Hi everyone, I guess everybody would be doing great. So welcome back to another video on this channel, and we're gonna discuss about today what all to carry in your winter hiking and camping trips. Right, so I have divided these items into three categories, mainly your food, your clothes, uh, your sleeping kit or your sleep system, your shelter, and your accessories, right? So we'll be discussing about the food items first. So what all will you be carrying? Because I'm going for a KEDARKANTHA trek. It's in Uttarkashi, that is Uttarakhand, and it's gonna be a very good adventure for me right now. So these all are the things that I am carrying with me for this trip. So let's start with the food part. I am carrying a single person cook set from Keshua. It comes with like a bowl and a spoon and a lot of things inside. A bowl, a spoon, yeah. So this is like very compact for me right now in India. And this is my coffee mug, and I do have a stove in this and ferrocerium rod. This helps me to ignite the stove or those frigid conditions where you can't carry any type of lighter. The lighter won't work in the higher altitudes. So you have to carry one of this, I guess. It's not necessary, but it never fails me, right? So this is the stove that I am carrying with me for my cook system. And this I bought in Amazon, and this is a pretty much good piece of gear, and it weighs very light, and it has a burn power up to around 3000 watts, I guess. That's more than enough for boiling water in those higher altitudes. And I also have got this propane butane mix canister. Now this is Coleman X300, I'm sorry, C300 Extreme. So this describes around minus 27 degrees Celsius, but I have used this around minus 5 degrees. It is working okay. So I'm going to carry this. Basically the temperature drop to the max would be like around minus 10 degrees or minus 11 degrees at night. So pretty much this got me covered. So I'm taking these yoga bars. In India, these are your multi-grain granola or something like that. So these are like calorie dense, ready to eat bars that you carry on trails. Whenever you get exhausted, if you want to take a small break, then you might munch on these. This is gonna be great. So I'm carrying a few of these, and this is my DT bag, and this is basically waterproof material. Waterproof in a sense, like obviously your food bags should contain that smell towards some wildlife near you, right? So I carry a lot of freeze-dried meals. I have planned like around 2 freeze-dried meals, about 2000 calories per day, 2200 calories per day. So I've bought these from the website. I'll disclose it later. So these are my freeze-dried meals. I just have to add water and enjoy my supper or breakfast anywhere nice. So let's come to the clothing section. So now I'm just describing you about from head to toe. This is my beanie. Certainly this is not lightweight, but trust me guys, this is ultra warm, and I've used this like around minus 10 degrees Celsius and kept me toasty, literally. Good piece of gear. And this is like the generic one you can get in those higher altitude shops nearby Uttarakhand or Himachal. A very cheap material. It's about 150 rupees, I guess. That's all it will cost you. And I'm taking a pair of underwear only for the trek. I'm saying pair of underwears which are quick drying, and you can easily get in some good brands. And this is the warm material. These are the warmers. So I got one warmer for the upper body, one warmer for the lower body. These are going to be your second skin, and these are, trust me guys, these gonna help you a lot. Actually, you don't wear them on the trek, but when you go to sleep inside your tent, these pretty much would be on you, that's all, and you would be inside your sleeping bag anyway. This will keep you toasty. So this is the, I'll use a pair of merino wool socks also. I've kept it inside the shoes. I'll come to this part later. And my trek pants. These are my Trek 900 Decathlon from Decathlon 4 class trek pants. These are like wind proof and water resistant pants, because there's gonna be a lot of snow and I don't want that snow to be like, you know, wrenching up my materials and all. So this is gonna help me a lot. So this is like kind of not waterproof exactly, but water resistant. That saves a lot of thing. And this is the your second layer. So yeah, I just forgot about this, guys. You're gonna be following a 4-layer system in this, because 4-layer is more than enough for these kind of treks right now. So I'm gonna use the thermal layer as my first layer, a normal t-shirt, or I can skip that t-shirt and directly go to the fleece layer. This is your second layering. So after the second layering, you would be going for your down jacket, which is this one. This is like the most compressible one, and this is from Decathlon. I'll describe this in the video and share you the link of this puffy jacket, down jacket. So basically this is going to be second layer, and that is going to be third layer. And the most important thing for the winter treks, your waterproof layer. This piece of gear is going to come all like above all other layers to protect you from the ice, especially like it is used for the wet climates, right? So ice, when it melts, it's water. So you're going to be very careful about your down. So if that gets wet, then you're finished. So this is a piece of gear for Moto Skin, and this is a breathable material, ultra light, ultra packable, and pretty much very good, very good. I just got it for around 800 to 1000 bucks, I guess. Yes. And now let's come to the shelter or sleep system. This is my tent, and this is like the 1-person ultralight tent for class 900, Trek 900, and this is all I pretty much need. And this is not a 4-season tent, but it is a 3-season tent. But I have used this tent a lot of times in snow, and this came up very well because it's ultra light, easy to carry, easy to set up, and obviously when you got all these stuffs properly, then it won't be like any problem. Of course, you have to wake in the night, and if it's snowing in the night, you have to get rid of that snow because it's gonna be piling up on your tent, and basically your tent would like shag. Or you know, this is a double wall tent, so precipitation shouldn't be a matter, and I'll be perfectly dry inside my tent. So this is the piece of gear, and this is the 4 class 500 trekking mattress. So this is a self-inflating air mattress, and it got an R value of 2.7. Okay, R value. What is R value? R value is the unit for measuring the insulation of sleeping mattresses, especially. So this has got the R value of 2.7. The more the R value is, more the insulating capability of the mattress. So this got an R value of 2.7, and I am pairing this up with the Quechua, the normal foam mattresses that you get in the stores, this silvery finish one. I'm going to pair up these with them, and it has an R value about 2, I guess. Yes. So combining both, I would get a 4.7 R value, which is like very comfortable, and this works great. And especially you have to take care about your sleep system, because you don't want to end up like this, and it's you have to call off your trip and ruin your whole adventure because of some silly things that you haven't taken. Of course, they are not the silly things, but the silly mistakes that you have done by not taking them, right? And this is the sleeping bag, This is a synthetic one, but the pack size of it is very good because it's packed small, and I use a large one. So this is like rated around 5 degrees Celsius, but pairing with all those things, it gonna keep me toasty even if it's -5 outside, right? So always try to warm yourselves before going inside your sleeping bag, because this is one of the necessary parts that people forget and tend not to do, because obvious reasons they would be like feeling a little lazy and they want to go to bed earlier when it's especially snowing outside, right? So let's come on the shoe part. I guess you remember these shoes. In my previous video, I have given some good specs and reviews about these shoes. These are a wonderful piece of art from Decathlon with the Vibram soles on. You can also have some cheaper options. These are the gaiters. These are the XL gaiters that I have got from Decathlon itself. And I'll pair up these with these because I don't want the snow or water to enter my boots, and I won't feel comfortable in that cold being with a wet feet, right? So I'm going to carry this also. So now we come to the tool section, right? I forgot about the sleep section also. One thing, that this is the 4-class pillow. This used to sell as under the name Helium, but they have, I guess, changed the name and just used like trekking pillow. That's all. This is a very good pillow that I have. I've been using it on the trains and on my treks as well. So this is a very good piece of gear, and it only weighs around 6 ounce. 6 ounce means 170 grams. Yeah, it's mentioned here. So this is a good piece of gear. Now let's come into the tool section or the accessory section. You want to take it with you. This is the first aid kit, and I have chosen an orange color bag for it because it's easily recognizable under low light conditions also. So this is a waterproof bag, and I'm going to carry this with me. It has an antiseptic solution, antacid, paracetamol, Dimox. Yeah, so guys, Dimox is for curing AMS, and I guess we are going in a higher altitude, and maybe somebody else can require this, so I have packed this with me. Generally I have been through a lot of high altitudes, but I never have taken Dimox. It was not necessary at all. On the backhand, you should keep your medications. It might help you when you're in the utmost need of them, right? So this is the first aid kit, and I have to keep this accessible with one hand. Make sure guys, any emergency, you gotta use one hand, and there's it. It's out of the bag. So you'll get it. So I'm taking a headlamp. So this headlamp is the Trek 900 Decathlon's 4-class headlamp. This has around 400 lumens capacity, but the 200 lumens the 400 lumens is a booster shot. It will only last about 20 seconds, 20 or 30 seconds in this. That's all. So 10-second boost, I guess. Yes. So 200 is on the max power that it will work continuously. So this is a very good piece of gear, and especially I won't be carrying any torch light of type of thing, which is like handheld. So my hands would be free, and I may be having a trekking pole with me. So I'm taking this. Now this is my knife. This is the solid knife. This is a hunting knife or your bushcraft knife. Especially this is a bushcraft, it's not a hunting knife. So I carry this. Guys, this is totally overkill for this trip, but because the other knife that I'm using for those trips, the trekking ones, is the Sika 90 knife, which is like foldable. As you can see that it's not holding right now. It got broken something. I just dropped it somewhere, so it got broken, and it's not staying at its place. So I won't be taking this gear because it would be like useless, and it can like accidentally open up in my backpack and damage other gears also. So this I'd be leaving at home. And the next piece of gear that I'm going to have with me all the time is the Budmaster, KCO Budmaster GG1000, I guess. Yes, GG1000. So this comes with a illumination and compass, temperature sensor. So this is a one piece of solid gear, and it is waterproof and very tough. So I will take this because I have already taken this a lot of expeditions and all. So this is my one companion for survival situation. And next, this is my tinder kit. This is an emergency box as well, because I carry a lot of like clay. I carry lighter and some char cloth and a bunch of wax coated cotton balls or cotton pads with me for easily lighting it up in the woods. So you won't be needing lighter, as I am going with a ferrocerium rod, and pretty much it will ignite any like wax coated cotton balls easily. But on a higher altitudes, these lighters, these gas lighters, would be like struggling a lot and sometimes fail to do its job. So the ferrocerium rod is one of the greatest companion for making those tricky situations better. These are my toiletries that I'm using. So this is my toiletry bag, and this is a see-through bag. It has two compartments, in which one side I use to store a bunch of garbage bags and the tissues, rolled up tissue. Obviously you can't take entire tissue roll for your private expeditions in the wood. So a bit of tissue paper rolled up and stored safe from water is more important, right? It's going to be keeping these stuffs dry. So that's all, folks. I am carrying toothbrush, antifungal cream, face wash, toothpaste obviously, and couple of small bars of soap. Obviously soap is needed, and a hand sanitizer. Beware of this COVID situation and use the hand sanitizer whenever it's possible that you feel like it should be used. And now comes where all these gear go inside. How would be I taking these to the hills or the mountains? So here comes my another gear. This is the Footwear Trek 900 70+10 backpack, which I'm going to use in this trip. This is a pretty much new piece of gear which is new to my collection. So I'm gonna try this out and give you the feedback how it feels like. It has many good features. The technical features is like you have some rubberized material over the straps, so it kind of acts like a shock absorber on the difficult trail, and there's like a lot of bumps or uneven surfaces. This is the closed-celled foam sitting pad that I am going to use to like take breaks on snow, avoiding all such of kind of frostbites and nasty situation that you don't want to get into, right? So this is there pretty much. So this piece of gear, I'll give you the review. So guys, this is all about the winter trek, winter camping, and these all are the gears that I own, and I'm going to take this to a nice winter trek, that is KEDARKANTHA. This is gonna be a very adventurous trip, and you got to see a lot of snow there when I reach there. Obviously I'll see me in action. Take care guys. That's all folks for this video. And if you guys haven't subscribed to this channel, do it right away for some good informative videos about the hiking and trekking sector. So all the accessories, all the gears I'm discussing in this video, and this channel is pretty much all about that. So guys, stay tuned for the next video. Subscribe it if you haven't. Click that bell icon to get the latest updates on the videos that I'm going to post it, right? See you on the next video, man. Bye, take care, all the best.